welcome to another episode of Hitman 2. I am Brandon Carey, and today we're going through another elusive target. This time, the Black Hat.
Good evening, 47. Your target is a Black Hat hacker who goes by the handle Protagonist. He is currently in Paris with his longtime partner known as Whitecap. The two have been contracted by Dahlia Mogolis to execute a high-profile hack tonight. No current pictures of the target exist, but he makes use of the hacker alias Protagonist, and he often references a particular brand of cheap fruit jam available in Alabama. You will have to use this information to identify him. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
So if any of you are experiencing any amounts of Deja Vu, there's a reason for that. This is actually an old elusive target from the original Hitman game, or Hitman 2016 I should say. And they brought him back to be killed again in Hitman 2. And for that reason, there's going to be a little less exploring in this run, ideally, because I don't remember actually taking this guy out. I do remember watching other people do it at the time, because I really wasn't playing loose targets at the time that this one was released. So this is technically not something I've done before, even though I believe I can remember with pretty strong clarity what this target was about. I don't need anything to pick up, but yeah, I don't think I actually need to pick up at all, so I'm just gonna... I don't think I need a lockpick either, but I mean, I'll just bring the lockpick and we'll hide the poison if we need it, which I don't think we will actually. I could poison the jam, which in case I wouldn't need the syringe, I would need pills. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna skip the coins, even though they are a very useful item. And we're gonna smuggle... Nah, this should be fine. This should actually be sufficient. No, I don't actually think we need a lockpick. Yeah, I'll go with this. And we'll start in the Iago, because if memory serves, this target is actually located in the room where the vampire magician would normally be located. So, if that's the case, then starting in the Iago auction is actually the fastest way to get there. Ah.
Welcome to Paris, 47. I've been unable to gain any information about the whereabouts of the target. However, there are reports of sudden mobile phone outages on the upper floors of the palace. Good hunting.
I believe this was one of the earliest elusive targets, actually. I don't think there were many that actually took place before this one. well, this is bad. Well, I should probably get a disguise. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think I actually need the lockpick for this. I think I can just get in there, but I'll need a disguise.
Welcome to Paris, 47. I've been unable to gain any information about the whereabouts of the target. However, there are reports of sudden mobile phone outages on the upper floors of the palace. Good hunting.
Let's try this again.
I don't like
Yeah. This wasn't the very first Elusive Target, but this is one of the earlier ones for sure.
Check it out. Yes. Thumbs up.
Let's distract this guy.
Man, I got a disturbance. Looking into it.
I don't believe anyone actually enters this room at any point. But let's drag him behind the table for safety. So, oh, that's bad. That sucks. That feels bad.
What is this, Juarez?
No idea.
Bye-bye, camera. Let's take care of these while we're at it. Usually I'll have a problem later on if I let you go. Oh, the vampire magician is still there, even though he's not really required for this mission. Yeah, we're gonna move you because if I open this door with you there, they're gonna see you. They're gonna see you bad. Alright. Come with me too, Bob. Bob and Steven. I should get you out of there. And that will leave me relatively free. Pretty good so far, even though this is a little bit slow. And just gonna drop that here. These guys don't recognize anything weird going on. And trespassing. Wait, if I'm wearing the guard outfit...
Yeah, I'm in. Now for the console command. Override all security. Shit. Almost got it. Almost there. Yeah, got it. We're out. Okay, that's a whole set done. Let's
All right.
take 5.
Hey, Adepts!
Watch the feeds, though. I want to be hot if we get another spike.
Got it, man. I got some ice watching the streams. We'll be ready.
Now, if that takes, I'll have killed the right person and we're good. If that doesn't, well, I've killed the wrong person and we'll have to start over. All I gotta do though is walk out the door. Because if the protagonist is the one that likes the jam, then he should be the one that gets poisoned. So let's just try to stroll out of here. No fuss. Oh. Well. That's alright. You can fix this. I just gotta switch back to the tuxedo. Should I linger here? 'Cause it doesn't look like the protagonist is actually dead yet. Did I screw this up? I probably screwed this up. That's fine. Alright, I probably screwed this up. That's fine though.
Processor.
Copying the public key won't do anything. We need to encode the redundant XML cache.
Oh, I can just walk
that's
in
a
here
whole set done.
because...
Let's take 5. Whitecap, watch the feeds, though. I want to be hot if we get another spike.
Got it, man. I got some ice watching the streams. We'll be ready.
Oh, did you wait till now to eat the poison? Come on. Poison yourself.
Man, it's going to be a walk in the park to crack this elliptic curve cryptography. I'll just brute force it with my 47 terabytes of rainbow tables.
That was jargon that I just heard.
Virtual SSL matrix. Quick break, and we go again.
I do have 2 coins left. not gonna approach this.
Yeah, smooth like Alabama jam.
You're
The
definitely
Swiftport is
the
down.
target.
Reboot the bus so we can navigate the IRC system.
I remember that reference, Adept. Don't speak the deep magics to me. I was there when they were written. Oh, whoops. Oh. Body dump right there. Convenient. I wonder.
Scan your evolutionary algorithm into the scene. Let's see how they like it when we pass their cache by...
Oh, they don't even hear it. Cool.
Wait, just hack all IP.
Okay, that's a whole
All right.
set. Let's take 5. Whitecap, watch the feeds though. I want to be hot if we get another spike.
Got it. I got some ice watching the streams. We'll be ready.
We've got a window opening. It's a transaction sequence using an open network. The scrubs.
I could
His phone won't know the
poison
difference
his
between this
glass
virus
with a
and software
sedative
update.
or an emetic syringe.
I need a drink.
Since this is his glass, I could actually poison it with an emetic.
Yeah, there's the private
That would
key
actually
reset.
work,
I'll
I
just copy it to the public interface.
Or sedative.
And we'll be in.
Just wait till he starts his morning jog and we hack his smartwatch.
Just gonna
Yeah,
get
that
a
could
drink.
actually work.
Whitecap, let's take 5.
That could actually work. I think I've got this. So why don't we replan the mission? I'm not going to use lethal poison. I'm going to use sedative poison. And so when other guy is knocked out, I will take care of the actual target. I think that's actually that could actually work, and that can give me my silent assassin that I need. Also helps to know that I don't have to get the tuxedo because those two are in forces anyway.
Welcome to
Which
Paris,
means
47. I've been
that I
unable to
should be
gain any
able
information about the
to
whereabouts of the target. However, there are
just
reports
take
of sudden
one of their
mobile
suits,
phone
'cause it doesn't
outages
matter
on
if
the
I
upper
take
floors of the palace.
another suit
Good
or not.
hunting.
That actually makes things a little bit simpler. I'm gonna wait for him to pass. Yeah, this could work. I just need to be careful in the way I approach this. If I knock that one boy out, I leave the actual target exposed. And since it's a poison and he's not dead, should not count against me for bodies found. Oh, whoops. So I gotta wait for him to, Well, you know, we're hired. We got a job to do, so we're gonna do it. Scurvy or otherwise.
Welcome to Paris, 47. I've been unable to gain any information about the whereabouts of the target. However, there are reports of sudden mobile phone outages on the upper floors of the palace. Good hunting.
What is important to note, though, is that we will need to leave with the tux on. Because otherwise, we'll have to sneak past security. And with the tux, we can just saunter out of here. So we will have to be a little cautious, but not overly so. Pick up that bust. Very important that I get this bust so I can smash someone's face in with it. So we might actually be doing pretty good right now. Just gotta be a little careful, that's all. Once he turns to face that camera, we'll be alright. I'm gonna take care of you too. Actually enters his room from this point forward. So we can just hide them both of you right here. And it will be fun. I'm gonna take this. First step is to coin that guard out. No. No. I said you want to coin him out of the room. Yes. Yes, that's what I want to see. That takes care of all the potential witnesses. Except for one. First, let's take this coin. In case someone looks out this way. Drop the gun over here so no one can find it.
I bloody hate JavaScript. Shit.
You know, I also hate JavaScript.
Almost there. Yeah, got it. We're out.
Okay, that's a whole set done. Let's take 5. Whitecap, watch the feeds though. I want to be hot if we get another spike.
Got it, man. I got some ice watching the streams. We'll be ready.
You got some ice watching the streams. Hacker lingo. Hollywood hacker lingo, which is the worst kind, if I'm being honest.
512-bit gateway is down. I need to generate an open source hash so we can compress.
Man,
this
that GUI
into
in Visual
processor.
Basic reference is
In.
really
I'm
spot on right
downloading
now.
the data
Really spot
and
on.
Uploading a virus. I need a drink.
While they're looking away, we'll sedate you. And the next time he drip sips from that water,
Man,
he should be
It's gonna be a
nice
walk in the park
and
to crack this
sleepy.
elliptic curve cryptography. I'll just brute force it with my 47 terabytes of rainbow tables.
I think the rainbow tables is my
Need to shut
favorite,
down the reverse USB
my favorite
protocol.
part of that. Is that actually a term that people even use? Is rainbow tables? I think that's literally just made up. Of course, this is Hitman, so that's probably intentional. It's just making shit up. Man, that subdue prompt is strong. That subdue prompt is strong. Oh my god, a rainbow table is an actual thing. I love that. I actually genuinely love that.
Yeah, smooth like Alabama jam.
If we index the protocol, we could get to the mainframe through the virtual SSL matrix.
Virtual SSL
Okay,
matrix.
that's a whole set done. Let's take 5. Whitecap, watch the feeds though. I want to be hot if we get another spike.
Got it, man. I got some ice watching the streams. We'll be ready.
There we go. Drink. Alright, and... Hey, Nova! I can dump him, which means he isn't a target. And if I guessed right, I should not be able to dump him since he is a target. Perfect. I love that prompt.
Contract
Die.
complete. The money has been wired to your account.
And even though we weren't caught on camera, just sabotage evidence. So now that we're out, all we gotta do now is just sneak out of here. Which should be a reasonable request. Alright. We have 2 things that really help. One, we're wearing the tuxedo right now, which is not suspicious disguise in any way. And 2, we are wearing nothing that can be detected during a frisk. Fact, just to make sure that this goes completely smoothly, I'll take out the coins. So even if I accidentally take out weapon in my holster, it's not something suspicious, it's just coins. So all we gotta do at this point forward is just to walk briskly over to the main entrance and leave the premises.
What's the stat?
See, cast out Enforcer, but that shouldn't be a tall ask. I'm sure he's the only one. Not seeing any cameras. Good. Smooth as silk. And this should hopefully be my 5th elusive target, Silent Assassin. 5 out of 6 ain't bad. And... there you go. Cool customer. Let's just see what the rating was in the end. Might do some contracts after this, just, you know, to pass some time on the stream. Because I really like playing this game. This is a really, really good game. 5th elusive target, Silent Assassin. Hell yeah! Malus necessarium. Oh, look like someone beat me in my score. Leaderboards. Who beat me, I wonder? Probably Pebble. Yep. By a minute. By a little over a minute. Well played, Pebble. You win this round. And I have the blood money suit. The tuxedo with gloves. Take care, Adept. Thanks for coming by. And the winter suit. That's awesome. That's 6 targets. That's 5 with Silent Assassin, and that's getting one in Paris. I'm happy to have that suit back because I really missed that suit. So yeah, while we're here, I don't see a reason why we can't just play a contract or two. Contracts. I haven't played a contract in a while. What these basically are, for those of you who aren't aware, they are basically custom Hitman missions in the maps that the story missions take place in. So I'm trying to find one that looks. Mumbai. The Ghost of Whittleton Creek. Charmed 216. Unlucky Day at the Old Tavern. Till Death Do Us Part. This seems like a cool contract. Let's... Objectives. Day after day, our client, Amelia Garros, jogs around the idyllic Whittleton Creek to keep herself in top physical shape, but remains forever single. All the time, 3 happily married couples on her daily route seem to take pleasure in reminding her of her loneliness. You have been asked to meet one of each couple so that the other can spend the rest of their lives brokenhearted. Okay. If you're feeling particularly cruel, she asks the partner discovers the body. Good Harding 47. Okay. That's, interesting. There are no parameters for this one. Just kill 3 people. Okay. We can probably do that. Wonder... I wonder what would be good for this kind of mission. Sacrificial knife. Modern syringe. Like, I would need several doses of poison to do this with the syringe, so probably a melee weapon. Yeah, the concealable knife seems like a good idea. With a lethal melee weapon. And instead of the suburban suit, let's rock our new... Where is it? The blood money suit. Good old-fashioned blood money suit. I haven't played a contract in Hitman in a long time. I usually just am doing the authored content from the developers. So this will be interesting to go back to this custom content. I thought this was like one of the good ideas they brought from Absolution. Like, that game was pretty bad, but it had some really cool ideas, and this is one of them, which is the idea of go into a mission and create your contract based on the NPCs in that mission.
I doubt they'll be wrapping up anytime soon. We've got time.
I can't imagine hosting something for that many streamers, though. Can you?
Huh.
Could be their con artist. Room is a future mark. Oh yeah, that adds up.
They probably only have plain yellow mustard and non-organic.
and non-organic.
Mayo.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
No
Okay.
rush to deal with that.
Friendly piece of advice. Your boss, Frank III, he's probably the most unpopular guy in all of the county. In the 10 years he's been chairman, he found the municipality with so much red tape, we can't even see City Hall anymore.
Any method, any disguise. I mean, popping her was way too easy. Gotta at least try to be an assassin. What if this?
Wow.
Oh, hey. Did you hear that too? Please go see what that was, okay?
Reading you 5 by 5.
Hey, hey! What's with the choke? Let go! Bad man! No, please! Oh!
I'm in command! Something really bad is going down. Be ready.
Command, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over.
That's awesome. It's all clear. Over.
Whatever it was, I don't think it's over. Keep your guard up.
You just said it's all over. What is it?
I'll do my best, Mr. Blake. Not today. What the hell are you doing? You're gonna regret this. Jason, I'm gonna take you down. Help! Help! Anyone! Whoa! Over there. Flush him out. What?
Wait! There he is!
Help! Help me,
Oh, nice.
Regroup and hit hard! Flush the bastard out!
I see him! Right there!
You, go! Flush him out! Shit!
I could have sworn he was there a second ago.
You need to get up right now. Hey, wake up, are you there? Help me!
Master of Disguise.
Please step aside. I'll handle it. Hey, wake up, who's there? Hang in there. Paramedics are on the way.
Okay, gentlemen, we're here.
Who the hell left that thing there?
Temper Paratus. Next bearer to rent. Okay.
Understood. Bang it and hang it. Give him all you got! Roger that. Oh my god!
Huh? I lost sight of suspect. Anyone see him? Negative. Keep those eyes peeled. Crap! He's gone! How the hell did he manage that?
Come in. Anybody there? Come in. Some maniac is killing people at random. No.
I can't believe this is working.
Knock people out.
I love this game.
Hey, look alive, buddy.
I love this game. This game is great.
Oh,
It's
shit.
perfect.
I hear what you're saying.
How we doing? Talk to me, people.
This is awesome.
Okay.
Aww.
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson just keeps standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no more gas on it.
I know, it's weird.
No offense, but your breath smells like a gerbil crawled up your ass and died.
Wow, okay.
I know, it's weird. Why doesn't he go grab a new canister? I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy guy snooping around? Oh, crap! Please, someone help! Son of a...
My hand slipped.
Oh, God, I need help!
You can also add, wasn't talking much because I was too busy playing the game. But you can also, there's a lot you can do in the contracts mode. I might actually try, like, doing, like, creating one on stream. That might be a good idea. I'll just try this contract in my pool. So... yeah, let's try making a contract. And then we'll end the stream on that, because that's actually a really cool feature of this game. Contracts. Create contract. What mission? Yeah, let's do Wilson Creek, because I actually like that map. That's a good map to set a contract in. How's everyone doing, by the way? The chat's gotten quiet. Wilton Creek, and yeah, this'll do. Yeah, Christmas is coming early to Wilton Creek. Santa Claus is coming to town. So the way making a contract works is, I can take basically any NPC and mark them as a target.
Hey, Santa! I love you.
And to confirm that the contract's at least possible, I do have to kill them myself I have to perform the mission. But the ranking is the same as it would be for any other Hitman mission. You're ranked by the usual 5 parameters of whether or not any bodies were discovered, whether or not any evidence is located, whether you were seen, whether any of the body got discovered. So let's say I have a grudge against this particular guy, Malcolm Hunter. Yes, that's probably your name. I can mark him as a target.
You're so chill.
And I can do up to 5 targets. And that'll make number 1. Take care of him. And I can mark more targets for this mission. Let me find someone else that would be great. Well, someone ideally flavorful that I can make a nice little story out of this contracting with.
Listen, I swear I have a license. I just don't bring it with me.
Sure.
You can't just
You too.
confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Come on. And it's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up the tunnel system so it collapses. Look it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force looked to YouTube as guiding principle for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
God damn it.
I love the victory music playing as I'm actually planning out my contract.
Oh, God.
Sure. Well, we'll say that the petitioner had
Yeah,
a
I
grudge
can't let
against
you
the
pass.
police force.
Sorry,
here.
sir.
Because reasons. We'll mark you too.
Come in, come in. Someone's making trouble. Lock the eye on trouble.
What? Sir, what are you doing? Let me see those hands.
Shit!
Surrender the whatever it is you're holding. You hear?
Hands behind your head, big boy. That's right.
Move it. Get him while he's busy.
Oh, whoops. Oh. Well, let's replay it because we know what our actual goal is now. Playing as Santa's revenge against the police force of Wilson Creek. And you can lock in a couple of variables too. We're not going to for the purpose of this contract, but there's just a lot of versatility to how you can create it. Like you can force your opponent, your players to wear certain disguises, to use certain methods of murder. Or if you just want to
Need help here!
Over here! What's the problem? There's a dead person here! Somebody help me! You did the right thing. Now let us do our thing. Reading you 555, JHQ. Come in. Someone died over there.
Alright, that's 2.
You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mobile.
What?
Oh. Listen, I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it.
Now, demolition man. Unless it's a flesh-eating, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license.
Wow, what? I need help.
What's going on here? What happened?
You gonna stop a maniac like a dog with rabies?
That should do it, thank you.
Alright. Excellent. And one more, and we'll finish off a little contract, where Santa 47 kills the cops. Let's get him on mark. This guy. All we gotta do is escape, and then we're good. And that will be a contract created. And so once we create the contract, then any number of people can come in and potentially play it. Hopefully, I don't actually think anyone's going to, because why would they play mine in particular? But in theory, if you're playing Hitman 2 and you're on the PC, and you're watching me upload this contract, you could just search it up and play it, and see if you can get to the Silent Assassin, whereas I'm just kind of playing around. See if you can do better, or do well, I should say, because I'm not exactly doing great play right now. But yeah, I can add any number of parameters. Assuming I actually completed them. Yeah, I can add complications to the mission if I want to. That are within what I did. Like, 'cause I didn't actually kill anyone aside from the targets. I can add these parameters. So I'm not gonna put this parameter on. I'm gonna remove this objective. But I am going to put the no recordings objective on. But yes, the reason I can even add these parameters in is because I've actually fulfilled them when I played the mission. But if I don't want to add them, I can do that. So I'm going to actually remove the disguise restriction and remove the kill methods to open up the possibilities that you could find some other way of killing the target. here's the thing is that if you want to create these conditions, you do have to fulfill them yourself. So if I wanted to make an all poison contract, I would have to poison all the targets myself and prove that it is actually theoretically possible to do it. But if I want to loosen the restrictions, I am allowed to. Why did you reset like that, game? That's kind of annoying. So that's the magic of the system, is that you can't enforce a penalty that you didn't at least go through yourself when building the missions. That way, at the very least, at the minimum, mission is possible. You're not making a contract that is something that no one will be able to do. And that adds a lot to the mission, or to the game, because it lets you essentially freeform the way you build a mission. You were allowed to do anything that you can pull off, but if you want to loosen those restrictions, you still can. And it also allows for room for people to do better than you did. So, like, if someone wants to take the same parameters that I made this contract in Sound Assassinate, where I wasn't able to, they're allowed to. That's something that they can theoretically do and still, and prove that they're better than me. Which I hope someone can do this mission better than me, because that would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that. But I do want to enforce the targets only. And I do want to enforce a no recordings. So I don't want to enforce no disguise changes, but yeah, that's enough parameters. The police, Whittleton Creek. Oppressed the populace for too long, and their corrupt regime must come to an end. The citizens have hired us to permanently put an end to these specific aggressors. However, as the town itself is the client, no one else may come to harm. Good hunting, 47. There. And we'll give it the title of Viva la Revolución. So in theory, once I hit publish, anyone of you out there should be able to search, at least on the PC version. I don't know if these are cross platform compatible. If they are, that'd be really cool. But if I search for Viva la... Oh, wonder if you can search by Littleton Creek for targets. And my friends. And... Viva la. Maybe I can't search my own contract, but in theory, you should be able to search up the contract that you're looking for. My history. My contracts. Yeah. Viva le. Okay, so if I search for Viva le... Yeah. There. It's right there. Cool. I was just misspelling it. And there's the contract ID in the screen if you're interested. I wish I played more contracts. I think it's a really cool mode. I just don't, like, I'm never in the mood to play someone else's content. I usually just kind of want to play the Elusive Targets and the created content. And, like, any new interesting missions they add, like the Christmas missions or the Snow Festival mission. I'm usually that kind of guy. But I definitely probably should install this more often just so I can play a contract or two on stream. Because I think there are some really cool ideas out there. I just need to find them. But we're a little over an hour, and this is usually when I end the Wednesday streams. So thank you all for watching. Thank you Nova and Adept, even though you're not there anymore for joining in. I do appreciate every single viewer I get on these because I do this for the fun of it. I don't do this for any other reason than that I want to hang out with some cool people while I play games. And every person that shows up makes my life that much better. So take care, guys, and I will see you hopefully on Sunday when we continue the Spooky Boys, Leon Route B in Resident Evil 2. So until then.